Hi everybody, thanks for watching Access Hockey MI. Today we're going to be talking about Grand Rapids Griffins goaltending. We've recently not lost, but Patrick Rebar and Harry Sateri have both left the organization. They've gone their other ways, sadly. That's making room for two goaltenders. So Filip Larsson, we've been waiting for to come out of development, and then we got someone off of, I was going to say waivers. It wasn't waivers. Free agency. Calvin Pickard. Why don't you start?
I will. All right. So we picked up Larsson 2016, round 6. We interviewed Coach Brian Mahoney-Wilson. It was like last season, the beginning of the prospect tournament, and he had said just how elated he was for just the prospect of this kid.
Just because of how good.
Yeah, he's got
in the core he is.
Yeah, he was already really well developed. He had really smart sense. He knew his net and his crease really well. So look back at that interview. We'll link it below. But obviously there's a lot of reason to be excited about it. He was picked up out of the Swedish leagues. He was playing in Sweden up until he joined the USHL's Tri-City Storm.
17-18 season.
17-18 season. And he posted a 1.65 goals against average, which is incredible.
He did end up getting an award from the USHL for the best goals against average. Is either goals against average or save percentage an award for one of those, just because it was the lowest of the league.
And we watched him when he was with Tri-City, and he was outstanding.
And that was in 30 games played.
Yeah, his athleticism and reflexes are really, really good. So we've got a lot to look forward to in Grand Rapids with him. So they picked up Pickard to work in tandem with him.
Yeah,
and
so let me talk a little bit about...
I was going to let you talk
what I wanted to say is the University of Denver. So we kind of skipped a little bit. So in 17-18, he was with the USHL Tri-City Storm, and then 18-19, he was with University of Denver, where he played 22 games, and he had a 1.95 goals against, and then a .952,
pretty not bad,
932 save percentage. So I feel like he's pretty consistent, which is a good thing to look forward to, and that's what I'm excited about, and I'm just excited to see him. We watched a game with him in Denver, just an old game on YouTube, and I enjoyed watching him play, and he does have hockey sense. He knows
focused.
Where that puck is.
Yeah.
He can follow that play, so I'm excited.
And being only 20, that's an incredible skill to already have.
So Calvin Pickard was gleaned for experience, which is something that I think the Red Wings organization does a lot, is they like to have, it's the veteran thing we always talk about, the people who can help the young guys along. So he's played over 100 games in the NHL and around 200 games in the AHL, and he's 27.
Yeah.
So he's already been around quite a bit, and that's with like 4 different teams each in the AHL and the NHL.
So different cultures, different leagues. He's shown that he's able to adapt and still maintain consistency.
And he's also won a Calder Cup with Toronto Marlies in the 17-18 season. Yep. So that shows that he's got that. And he was in tandem, too, with Garrett Sparks. So they were both, goaltending during that time, too.
Yep. And so with all of that and his credentials to back him up as kind of being the veteran coming in alongside when we lost Harry Sateri and Patrick Rebar and they moved on, that's kind of the piece that was missing. So everyone knew Larsson was kind of going to get that start, but it's like, okay, well, the big question mark was who's going to play alongside him. Pat Nagel would sign, but we weren't sure if he was going to stay in Toledo or not. So all that being said, Yzerman is really confident in Pickard's experience level, obviously his character, and also he mentioned having just that security of knowing that he is capable, if necessary, to get pulled to the wings as that third stringer in case we suffer injuries.
Yeah, because we did have it last season where Nagel did have to go up.
Fulcher did too at one point.
Yeah, Fulcher had to go up just because we were, I think, low on goalies, and both our goalies had gotten injured. It seems to be a thing that happens with us. So we're hoping for a healthy season, of course, this year. But he's a big guy. He's 207 pounds. He's 6'1". So I'm excited about that, too, just because I think...
fill a net.
Yeah, you can fill a net, and it's good to start with, for sure. And just to have good character and attitude in the dressing room is going to be nice for the whole organization, for the whole team, not just the goaltending tandem.
Well, it brings that good attitude into the locker room, especially if you're used to being a transitional type goaltender, which seems like the deal for Pickard lately, or in his career, he's kind of transitional. He's that moving piece. And if you've got the attitude to do that, you're going to be successful at whatever team you end up at.
I feel like tandem goaltending is starting to become more of a thing. Because I know that in this Calder Cup playoff for the Chicago Wolves, Dansk and... who was the other guy? Dansk.
Forgetting the name.
They were in tandem.
Everyone knows who Dansk is.
Dang it.
It's okay. You can Google it later.
It's fine.
Do we even care about Chicago?
No. Anyway, so that's the Grand Rapids goaltending situation right now as we see it. We do, I believe, Fulcher and Nagel are going to be the Toledo goaltenders.
Yep. They did say that Fulcher will probably spend at least another season or two in Toledo before.
Which is good development for him. So he's getting, and I think once he's ready, he's going to be a real good
because he skipped over the college, so it's a little bit different developmental path. But
yeah, just excited to see it.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. And also, just kind of putting in an earworm, we're kind of toying with the idea of a podcast.
We're going to do a podcast.
So let us know in the comments below, what you're excited about for the goaltending tandem for Grand Rapids in the future of Detroit. But also, what do you want to hear in a podcast? We can dive in a little bit deeper and give
what
you what
would you want to hear? How frequently would you want to hear those things? And
who doesn't want to hear us all the time?
Anyway, we'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. Share with all your friends. And hockey season's almost here.
91 days. All right.
Okay, bye guys.